Hello traders, this is Alpha Fibonacci, founder of Fibonacci Trading Institute and proprietary Alpha Fibonacci method. In this webinar, I will be presenting why Alpha Fibonacci system is the ultimate way to trade on all instruments, all time frames, all platforms. But please remember extremely important disclaimer. Nothing in this webinar constitutes a financial advice. I'm here to empower you and educate you. If you're a beginner trader or hedge fund trader, I teach you in this webinar identical rules. I also would like to remind you that all systems, all software demonstrated as is without any warranties. And I hope and pray that you're recognizing that trading futures, stocks, forex, options, crypto, ETFs, mutual funds involves substantial risk and not for everyone. And no student had ever been paid for testimonials. So let's start, shall we? Let's recap what to expect in this webinar. We will cover top mistake most traders make, which is extremely common and extremely important point. I dive deeper in this webinar. We discuss why Alpha Fibonacci proprietary system is the ultimate way to trade all instruments, how Alpha Fibonacci identifies precise entries, stops and targets on all instruments, how Alpha Fibonacci identifies institutional crashes and rallies in advance, how our students trade in US and globally since 2011, and most importantly, how you can trade with Alpha Fibonacci system on all instruments, all platforms, or with software for NinjaTrader 8. Briefly about myself, I arrived as refugee from USSR with bachelor in classical piano and education. But being classical pianist could not support my newborn baby, could not give me a living. So I decided to become a registered nurse. I finished college at expedited speed and my first RN work, Johns Hopkins Hospital, where I worked in psychiatry and brain science. I continue keeping my license current and I continue inspiring my traders how to perfect trading psychology with all the medical knowledge for the last, my goodness, I can't believe I'm saying this, 30 years of being RN with brain science. 2004, I discovered passion for Fibonacci, despite launching multiple companies and developing some of the most spectacular real estate on the planet, and being a very successful investor in stock market, I became obsessed with Fibonacci. I started seeing clearly that nothing in this market is more powerful than Fibonacci. The crash of 2008 confirmed the power of the strategies I was developing. Since 2008, it became my full-time work because there was nothing else to do. I declined offers from financial companies. I chose to launch my own website. In 2011, overnight, I had hundreds of clients all over the world. 2011, I founded Fibonacci Trading Institute, where I've been teaching proprietary systems since 2011. On our YouTube channel, you can view thousands of videos. On our podcast channel, you can listen to our students' success stories. I continue mentoring students and I continue developing proprietary systems. And this is what I've done today on this very typical day. Developing system, teaching group course, teaching private mentoring. I'm very proud of what I developed for this reason. My traders all over the world sharing their journeys and their stories. Sam put his daughters through Harvard after losing everything in war in Syria. His daughter is a Harvard graduate. Ken made movie about Fibonacci Trading Institute. Emmanuel brought his wife to the course. Richard finished the course trading Alpha Fibonacci system. Victor's forex trader in Switzerland. And that's the reason I live and breathe what I do, because when fathers bring in their children, when husbands bring in their wives, when friends bring in their friends and brothers bring in their brothers. This is ultimate testimonial to Fibonacci Trading Institute quality in US and 58 countries. You can listen to our students on our podcast channel. And at the end of the webinar, I will walk you through where you can find all of this on our website. So let's dive right into a very typical mistake. As coaching traders for the last 13 years, I'm seeing very, very clearly, especially in private mentoring session. My goodness, most traders don't have any idea about the most basic things. Most traders run multiple instruments in their charts. Most traders chasing the markets. Most traders have no idea how to place a trade. Most traders keep searching for answers outside of themselves, thinking that the next indicator will be profitable, will be success. This defines very destructive neural pathways. Your brain is a muscle. The muscle you're building in your brain builds your success, or completely opposite. So when you start recognizing what you do today will define your tomorrow, you start moving in the right direction. It's not your fault, as market loaded with delayed speculative brightly colored indicators, but they all look so good after the fact, never before. So if every single person next to you chasing indicators and keeps doing exact same thing, as Harvard University study have shown, you will keep doing exact same thing, as this is the number one influence to the path of success. It's never too late to recognize that erasing financially damaging neural pathways and building new successful neural pathways with a proven system is very, very key initial step to success. Closing that chapter and moving forward is the smartest thing our students have done in US and 58 countries since 2011. This is my very new mentoring student from New Zealand. Tom is in shock after a single mentoring session. He says it's shocking that for 17 years he's been using completely wrong system, that his brain is so toxic with all the wrong indicators. I had to calm Tom down. It's not his fault. He closed that chapter and he's moving in the right direction. And that's the reason I live and breathe what I do when student after a single session says, I'm enjoying it a lot, it's truly amazing, and it's slowly to start to sink in. Tomorrow I have second private mentoring session with Tom, who wakes up very early in the morning in New Zealand to master the system. Proprietary Alpha Fibonacci system and software traded from beginner to hedge fund trader. It's world renowned for its simplicity, for its precision, for rule-based indicator trading. So let me show you what I discovered in 2004. Here is the example of my discovery. Take a look, because it is that simple. 2004, I was looking at the chart and I thought to myself, oh my goodness, I'm looking at Russell, I'm looking at S&P, I'm looking at NASDAQ. But I was not looking at Russell. I was not looking on S&P, it was Apple. I was stunned to understand that price is identical on every instrument, that this is exact same chart, this is exact same price, this is all the same, I was blown away. I asked myself, why in the world would anyone want to block the pure price with junky delayed indicators? Why does humanity not see that it's all the same, it's identical price action? I just have shown you 5 completely different instruments, when in fact this is S&P 5-minute chart, when in fact this is Euro daily. But if I remove from the chart, you wouldn't have a clue. What in the world are you looking at? Because it's all the same. Nasdaq monthly and 5-minute chart, all the same. So when you trade Alpha Fibonacci system with ultimate precision, you can trade Amazon, you can trade Bitcoin, you can trade Euro, you can trade S&P, you can choose anything you choose, because system is rule based on indicator free pure price. That's it. If day trading is not for you, you move to larger time frame, applying identical rules, just slightly different risk management and trade hold time. That's it. I recognized this 20 years ago. Alpha Fibonacci proprietary system and software traded on futures, stock, forex, options, crypto, ETFs, mutual funds, commodities, bonds, metals, all instruments I never heard of. Let's dive in the current market, shall we? Shall we discuss what's playing out right now on S&P? This is in front of you, proprietary Alpha Fibonacci levels. There is no software on this chart, only proprietary strategy and proprietary tool. When levels inserted and rules applies, you know hours and days in advance where S&P would crash and burn from on retail chart. And when price comes to the bottom, you know very well that April 2nd buying starts, but you knew this days in advance on every chart. And if you understand the power of this, then April 3rd, institutional buying picking up this theme. But if I convert this chart to 5, to 3, to any chart you choose to trade, this was the market on April 4th. Only obstacle that's left is this level. And when you came to the market this morning, it was entirely different ball game. As we discussed with my traders far in advance, well before market open, this is not the place to buy. This is a place to monitor for short from. That's it. When we were in a trading room, market was stuck in retail junky chop. This was massive junk on every chart. 2 hours of this and then sell off. My phone is ringing off the hook. Private mentoring waiting list because traders in shock. First time in many months we're seeing institutional sell-off. Did you know this far in advance? It's not just about day trading. When I work with financial advisors and hedge fund traders, this is their most popular chart. Here's another reminder that I was teaching in this morning's class. This was historical event. Do you remember this? When institutions been buying the markets with vengeance after sell-off of 2022? Have you been buying the market at 3,700, 4,000 level, 4,300 level? Have you been riding institutional power, buying the market on that historical event, October 2023? Have you seen the world getting better or getting worse? Shock or not? My goodness, Middle East crisis just started Front page of the magazine blasting the most catastrophic news, billions of dollars riding the market to the upside. Have you learned how big money makes money? Are you still trading on bearish news? S&P skyrocketed 1,000 points since the start of catastrophic event on the Middle East. But when it came to proprietary Alpha Fibonacci target, this is a discussion we had very carefully this entire last 2 weeks. Monitor for institutional profit taking. Here is my gift to you to monitor for this level. If price crashes through this level, this constitutes institutional sell-off. This is institutional profit taking. You're not crying yourself to sleep, you're managing your investments just fine. With the power of Alpha Fibonacci system, you know how to trade this. We're discussing this in live classes. Day trading is not for everyone. Position trading, anyone can trade. So if you cannot pass psychological test of corrective markets, which is what day trading is all about, this was a market the entire morning. As we discussed with my students, junky corrections only until sell-off picked up the steam. So if you understand the power of this, and you're selling the top, and you're buying the bottom, and you're using your limitless brain, on any chart, any instrument, any time frame, the skies are the limit. Only you know your financial circumstance. Only you know your risk tolerance and your ability to hold the trade. Trader who realizes that rule-based indicator-free trading is a strategic, intelligent trading on all instruments, all platforms, accomplishes this. Listen to Brad's podcast, how he was making $10 an hour at Best Buy, supporting family of 5. Brad was practicing non-stop, replaying markets every single day because he was obsessed with day trading. He had no interest in long-term trading. He's extremely self-aware, knowing quite well that trading S&P mini future is all he needed for his solid, consistent success. So as he says very clearly, I continue to trade effectively with no indicators. As he recognized, for the previous 20 years, his brain was clogged up with absolutely useless stuff. He worked on detoxing his brain. He replayed market every single day. And when he says, when you learn how and work at it with the discipline of professional athlete, the skies are the limit. That's it. Trader in New Jersey, not in New Zealand like Tom. Alpha Fibonacci system is a proprietary institutional lifetime system traded by JP Morgan traders. Traded globally since 2011 on all instruments, all platforms, always software for NinjaTrader 8. I work with traders in Dubai, in London, in Saudi Arabia, in Monte Carlo, in South France, in Colorado, in Denver, in Texas. Every trader, different background. Every trader, different account. Every trader, different platform. But every single trader understood the power of this. So when you trade this, you're trading markets as intelligent chess. You understand that indicators are insecurity blankets. Market is Alpha Fibonacci chess. And when you trade this, You can trade all instruments, all time frames, all platforms. You don't have to bother and be concerned with a label, because you can trade pure price exactly the same. On S&P, on Nasdaq, on Euro, on Bitcoin, on oil, on anything you wish, on any chart, on any time frame. I recognized that in 2004. Choice is yours to chase indicators or master pure price. This gives you freedom to trade all instruments on all platforms, and if you day trade futures with software for NinjaTrader 8. Proprietary Alpha Fibonacci system consists only of pure price and proprietary Alpha Fibonacci retracements. As shared by traders all over the world, you will never, ever need another system again. There is only one thing that's left. Is your phenomenal effort and self-awareness what you want to trade? Choice is yours. And absolutely, as you will see next, you can day and position trade. Your trading will change instantly with precise entry, precise stop, precise Alpha Fibonacci targets. No speculation, no gambling, only intelligent neural pathways, only proactive, solid, rule-based trading. Can you drive? Can you stay in your lane? If the answer is yes, if you can obey red, if you can obey green, the skies are the limit. And you can trade proprietary system with simplicity, with rules on any instrument you will choose to trade. It is that simple. Precision is a critical part. Precise targets are crucial. Precise targets defined by proprietary Alpha Fibonacci strategies and rules. And that's a key and power of successful, consistent trading. Ken is my dearest friend for life, who made a movie about Fibonacci Trading Institute that's posted on our website. Ken struggled for so many years. So when you come to the website and you see clearly the movie posted on our homepage, Ken is the one who made it. Movie maker in London, as you will see so much more of his story next. So when you come to the website and you scroll further down, you will meet traders from all over the world who are sharing their journeys, their stories. This is Ken, as you will see so much more about him and his journey next. This is Carlton, who brought many friends to the course. This is Emmanuel, who brought his wife to the course. This is Theo, who is legend, who came to the bootcamp in the middle of the night in Australia to share his journey and how he trades futures, oil, gold, and forex. Every trader different account, every trader different background, every trader different instrument. But what is in common? Pure price for entry and Alpha Fibonacci for exits. And that changes your trading forever. You stop relying on something outside of yourself. You start trading pure price for entry and Alpha Fibonacci for exits. And you will never, ever need anything else. Proprietary Alpha Fibonacci system can be traded on day trading charts and can be traded on position trading charts. That's it. And when scanner gives you alert on NinjaTrader 8, this is how alert will show up. A scanner been flashing shorts the entire afternoon when market been selling off, as you saw from critical key chart, from the red zone software identified to the tick. That's it. So if you drive and you see the red light, you're not pushing a gas pedal, are you? You're monitoring for sell-off. It's that pure and that simple. Do not overcomplicate trading. If you can day trade, you can certainly trade much larger charts. But if you cannot pass psychological test, if you cannot have spectacular execution, use system long term. As in every class, I teach traders from micro to macro charts. It's a fact. I review the charts on small minute and large macro charts. I start from small minute to daily, weekly, monthly charts. So this is the event on S&P Mini Future with Alpha Fibonacci software. Bold red zone, not the place to buy, it's a place to short. Can you hit the brakes at the red light? If the answer is yes, can you obey the rules and choose your highest quality trade? I certainly hope so. If the answer is yes, if you are self-aware, enjoy the ride. Focus on pure price for entry and Alpha Fibonacci for exits. Key event this week, software picked it up. That's it. Trades played out on multiple charts. I choose to project software on 5-minute chart. And that's how short will show up on your chart. What else is important to understand? When you're seeing institutional crash, you will have multiple alerts on your charts. As CEO shared in his podcast, those are the trades he chooses to take. When massive institutional volume plays out, red lights up at least on 2 charts, potentially multiple. And again, we discuss this with my traders far in advance. There is no software on this chart. None is present. This is proprietary tool. This is the event from the trading room this morning. This is where sell-off started from. But again, if I bring to your attention day before, market was skyrocketing from the bottom. Every single day this week, completely different. Short the top, buy the bottom is the power of the system. That's it. And that's S&P Mini Future on multiple charts. For the last 2 years, 2 day trading charts, today and this week from our trading room. So this is predictive institutional system that identifies institutional reversals, entries and exits far in advance. So let's review current markets and let's take a look on one of my favorite events that I love bringing to the trading room every week. Here is the example of oil news, as we have number of oil traders in the course. So if you come to the calendar, to the Forex Factory, is everyone seeing oil news on March 27th, a week ago? Yes? Everyone seeing this? This is what was playing out in our trading room before oil news. Look at the timing and look what plays out. March 26, we're discussing with my traders. This is critical key, retail long. Ignore oil news completely, as Alpha Fibonacci system overrides news consistently. Oil skyrocketed from this level, 600 points plus. Absolutely no surprise, none is present. This was another bearish news yesterday morning. Oil kept skyrocketing as we discussed in the course. This is key event. Do not short into, because institutions are long on oil. And you knew this months in advance. This is a place you short from. This is oil sell-off on institutional chart. Student in Saudi Arabia cannot trade this because traders in Saudi Arabia are not allowed to short the markets. He's patiently waiting to buy at the bottom. My goodness. So when this last week price kept skyrocketing from Alpha Fibonacci levels despite critical key bearish events, this is a lesson time and time again, as you will see so much more of next. Alpha Fibonacci system overrides major news time and time again. Another bearish news on oil, another rally. Look at that. 200 points plus. The reason why I love this event, so you can see it instantly without any delays. To the tick on every single chart, from micro to macro chart. That's it. All the questions at the end of the webinar, please. I greatly appreciate this. And that's oil news on any chart you choose to trade. And that's how you prepare for your trade. Oil traders, very grateful for all of this. As we discussed very clearly, absolutely no shorts despite horrific bearish news. So if you learned your lesson and you think as Warren Buffett does, what did you learn during horrific Middle East crisis? You learned clearly that being greedy when others are fearful is a way to make money. So when you apply your limitless effort in your intelligent brain, this is a stunning event on oil, all played out live in our trading room. But of course, if you remember fundamentals on Amazon, oops, spectacular earnings don't mean a thing. My goodness, have you learned your lesson on Amazon in 2022 when Amazon collapsed 65%? From 188, my goodness, until 80 level? Do you look at fundamentals? Good luck. I hope you learned the lessons of 2022. Spectacular fundamentals, spectacular earnings did not mean a thing. My goodness, how is it possible? What's happening on Euro? Has anyone seen good news in Europe? Why in the world did Euro skyrocketing again and again and again? Have you seen bad news on Apple? Have you been buying Apple at the bottom and selling the top? Apple collapsed in the last 2 months 30% plus. Have you expected that part? Good luck with fundamentals. Good luck. It's a painful, stressful way to make money. So if you learned the lesson of 2022, you're extremely well aware. With the power of Alpha Fibonacci system, you could have bought the bottom on Nvidia. You could have understood why right now Nvidia in free fall. You could have bought Bitcoin at the bottom. You understand why Bitcoin now is selling off. My goodness, shock or not, it's all the same. You decide what you want to trade. And when gold is collapsing, despite inflation in our incredible United States of America, when everyone is screaming inflation is horrific, buy gold, oops! Gold collapsed until 2000 level, where it was viciously bought. That's it. So day trading is not for you. Use system long term. because some of my favorite students firing financial advisors, and of course financial advisors in the course, and I've been working with financial advisors for many years. Alpha Fibonacci system is drastically more accurate than any news will ever be. And I've proven it time and time again. So what you witnessed on the current chart is a stunning reminder. Wow! Catastrophic news since October last week, but market staging the biggest 1,000-point rally until not. So if you're an intelligent human being, you understand that exact same people who putting horrific news on the front page been buying the market. That's it. It's that pure and that simple. And that's review of multiple instruments with fundamentals that proven time and time again. Safe haven lies in you and your limitless intelligent effort. Alpha Fibonacci system known for its simplicity, as proven by complete beginner traders. It's an ultimate honor when father hedge fund manager who is managing multi-million-dollar retirement account and trading instruments on platforms I never heard of with Alpha Fibonacci system telling me, I'm so honored to bring my 14-year-old son to day trade futures. Wow! Right out of the gate, Dominic had proven to the world what's possible when you make an effort. He became obsessed with the software and system. So please listen to the podcast and see if 14-year-old beginner trader can do it. If hedge fund manager can do it on instruments and platforms I never heard of, anyone can. But your effort is of course required. Your self-awareness is the key. And that's what it starts with. At the bold green zone, you do not short, you monitor for long, rules are met, take a trade. And remember, this is little retail chart. 5 minutes, but price collapsed from this level. But identical event playing out live now on institutional chart. But if I bring to your attention market 3 weeks ago, have you seen what played out? Wow! Price came to this level. On March 18th, we're discussing with students. Get ready for institutional profit taking. We're discussing with students that billions and trillions of dollars coming to critical level. Are you surprised? Should not be. And that's how you trade the system as intelligent strategic hedge fund trader, being prepared in advance. But only you can identify if you want today or position trade. Since critical key Alpha Fibonacci proprietary target, S&P already collapsed almost few hundred points. So when institutional crash will play out, do not be surprised if you will see drastically bigger crash than we've seen in 2022. 2022 was a preview. Preparation is a must. That's it. And that's how you trade as investor on Amazon, on gold, on oil, on Bitcoin, on euro, on pound yen, on metals, on bonds, on anything you choose. And of course, you can trade them all day trade with software for NinjaTrader 8. On long or short. It's all the same. Risk management and trade hold time is the only difference. So please use your limitless brain, and if gold futures for you Of course, you can day trade on Ninja, absolutely, and trade long term as I already reviewed. So when you're trading proprietary lifetime software to day trade futures on NinjaTrader 8, the trade recognition tool and multi-market scanner is a phenomenal tool. You can add any instrument you choose with a single click and create any chart. Look at that. All of those instruments traded by traders all over the world. And if you choose to upload any of these futures and day trade those, of course you can with a single click. When you learn, I encourage you to stay on one instrument. I'm stunned when traders come to me and they trade multiple instruments and their neural pathways are not designed to be successful. Focus and sniper's mentality is a must. That's it. And when you add the lot size, after every profitable month, the skies are the limit. Do not overcomplicate trading, please. The core of the system is the institutional entries and institutional exits, as we reviewed on stocks, crypto, forex, mutual funds, and ETFs. It's all the same. We already reviewed Amazon. We already discussed the crash of 2022, which was catastrophic, and reminded you cannot trade on fundamentals. You learned your lesson, correct? Have you done that? What has happened to traders who kept holding long on Amazon in 2022? Stress shortens your lifespan. It's never worth it. I promise you that. At the end of the day, the ultimate goal of my work for you to have consistent, solid profit. And when Alpha Fibonacci tells you, get the heck out of long on Amazon, price came to reversal zone, sell off in a progress, sleep well at night and laugh yourself to sleep. Please, do not cry yourself to sleep. We have very little time and we should enjoy our time on this earth. So when S&P is testing you right now and when Amazon is testing you right now, it reminds you hand holding is not path to success. And if I bring you to where Amazon skyrocketed from, that was a place to buy. Here is Amazon before the rally in December 2023. Look at that. You using your limitless brain? Sorry, I gotta go back to January. I said December. You buying the bottom, correct? You understand where bottom is months in advance. And when you understand where Amazon is now, it reached the peak. Rules are met. You short Amazon. You do not take long. All the rules in hundreds of video library classes and in our live classes in the trading room. That's it. So please do not overcomplicate trading. It's identical thing on Amazon, on Nvidia. Wow, Nvidia already collapsed. $100 per share. Of course, it's no longer at the bottom. It's at the top. So when you start using your limitless brain, you start understanding price action is exactly the same on every instrument, every time frame, every platform. You start strategizing as $1 billion trader. You trade only with institutions on institutional trading days. You do not waste your time babysitting junky retail days. You understand the danger of institutions holding positions. So what would your trading be if you're trading with institutional volume and trend on all instruments? What would your trading be if you knew where to buy the bottom and sell the top? With Alpha Fibonacci systems that overrides news and earnings constantly? So an executive joining the course and he's stunned how easy it is to make money. He shares and brings so much more of his friends, as I thanking Carlton. Thank you for sending so many friends of yours. And as he says, of course, I would refer Patrick to you. Your program is amazing. I'm up over 280%. Carlton keeps posting me, and then his friend Patrick finishes course and says this: wow, I want to thank you for all the wonderful classes and content over the last few months. Referral to you from Carlton was one of the best things to ever happen in my trading career. Thousands and thousands and thousands of emails later. That's the reason I live and breathe what I do. And that's the reason my traders tell me why Alpha Fibonacci system is the ultimate way to trade. All I ask you is to make an effort, as Patrick and Carlton and Ken and Theo and Brad have done. So when you trade with proprietary rules, with precise entry, stop and target, you can trade euro, of course you can. So let me remind you what played out on euro and on pound many years in advance. This is pound, this is chart from 2016. Have you seen where pound reversed from? Have you seen good news in Europe? Do you remember that part? Wow, shocker, not. When pound reaches the bottom and skyrockets from ultimate low, catastrophic events in Europe, but pound is rallying non-stop. And that never gets old. And that's a lesson on the power of Alpha Fibonacci system on any instrument you choose to trade. You knew this many years in advance. This is 2022 bottom on pound. This is chart from 2016. Wow, you knew 7 years in advance that pound will collapse completely. But when I was building my system in 2004, I saw that 2100 on pound is Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone. The same as on Amazon, the same as on S&P, as on Nasdaq, on oil, on gold, on every single instrument. So when the legend, my dearest friend for life, incredible human being, gives me a favor and comes to the class 2 o'clock in the morning to speak with students, I beg of you, listen to Theo's journey. When you become a member, he gives you very powerful hints exactly on what he trades. On our website, on our podcast channel, you can hear what he does and what he risks. Profit factor $17.81. It means on every dollar he makes $17.81. Trading futures, trading Forex. This is his latest performance, success rate 92%. And this is the reason I live and breathe what I do. If Theo can do it, so can you. So when you trade only with institutions, of course you can trade Apple. You understand why Apple's selling off. You're incredibly well prepared because Apple reached Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone. Are you still holding apple forever, or are you crying yourself to sleep? I teach my students how to laugh and smile yourself to sleep, because you are limitless, intelligent, proactive human being and trader and investor. That's it. So before I lose my voice, because I've been speaking for the last 8-9 hours, I promise you, if you make an effort, the skies are the limit. You become proactive, not reactive trader. You know in advance where institutions take positions. You know in advance where institutions buying the market. So here's one of my favorite events that reminded you that you can't even trust Tom Brady's Super Bowl commercial. Do you remember Tom Brady hyping Bitcoin? Do you remember what happened with Bitcoin? My goodness, look at that. Let me remind you. This is Bitcoin. At the time of Super Bowl commercial. This is when Tom Brady was telling everyone to buy crypto. So when Tom Brady hyping Bitcoin, my intelligent, brilliant student do not buying Bitcoin at this level, we're laughing in class. We're saying, silly Tom, he needs to take course at Fibonacci Trading Institute. He would know better. He would not lose $30 million. Bitcoin collapsed completely until it did not. From 65,000 until the bottom, until 15,000 level. Does this look familiar? Do you know what to do with your position on Bitcoin? This level playing out again and again and again. So when you learn the rules, you would know when to short and exit Bitcoin. And that's the power of the system traded by traders from 14 to 80 plus year old. So what your day in position trading be like if you knew hours, days, weeks, months in advance were institutions buying and selling the market? And that's the reason why my students who making an effort, my dearest friends for life, trading Bitcoin. So when Ken shares non-stop and stopping by what he trades and how, the multiple latest posts he shared recently, but the ultimate honor is not just the movie he made, but the card from his daughter. That's it. If I only received this one card and nothing else ever, 20 years of my work, of my passion and obsession is enough. So if you're serious about trading, like Ken is, I look forward working with you. I simply ask you to make an effort. And if you decide to day trade system with multi-market scanner and trade recognition software for NinjaTrader 8, it's a phenomenal tool that tells you with a single glimpse institutional power or not, and trading range. And when husband bringing his wife to the course, and they both become full-time traders, and Jennifer trading NASDAQ with 2 little babies on her arms. Anyone can. All you have to do is identify what's appropriate for you, your account size, your psychological comfort. You can listen to all of this on our podcast channel. So when you come to our website, please review everything in details on our homepage. And if you would like to see system in the live markets and you would like to wait to receive the invitation to the trading room, you can certainly do that. There is never a guarantee how soon you will be invited. But if you're serious about trading and you do not want to delay and you're ready to join now, in the month of April, I will include annual trading bootcamp recordings for you, where you see in very powerful 17 videos, in addition to the core course, very powerful rules from micro to macro charts. That's it. You ready to trade as a serious trader? I look forward working with you. View our students' performance, because if these traders can do it, so can you. If Georgie can trade in the middle of the most dangerous place on earth, trading stocks, but when he's calm, he's trading futures. If Richard can retire trading options, if Theo can trade Forex, all of these traders, this is less than 1% of the emails I receive. And if you invite me to your wedding, do not be surprised if I come. Next, I'm meeting my students in New York, in London, in Monte Carlo, and South France. So if you live in any of those places, I look forward to seeing you soon. Simply choose the package appropriate for you, and I will invite you to dinner with our global community. Private mentoring, currently with a bootcamp, savings drastically more than 8,000 per package. All include videos 24/7, live classes, trading room. In private mentoring, I test you, I quiz you, I meet with you one-on-one. I give you assignments. I show you if you meant to be day trader or not. And if not, we're focusing on larger time frames, on larger charts. And if you want to do both, day and position trade, of course, I show to you if you can do that. Group course. Most of our students don't even come to live classes. Our students in South Africa, in Sierra Leone, in Japan, in New Zealand, in Australia, it's the middle of the night. They view videos 24/7. But if you are in New Jersey, if you are in Florida, if you are in California, those are the students who come to live classes. In the course beginner traders, in the course hedge fund traders, in the course financial advisors, I teach identical thing. If you are not on Ninja Trader 8, if you're on MT4, MT5, Interactive Brokers, TradeStation, all the other platforms except Ninja Trader 8, option 1 and 3 appropriate for you. Any questions for me? Do not hesitate to contact me. Simply click on Contact Us section. And do not be surprised if you call me, and I will pick up the phone when I'm available to speak, or simply email me your phone number and I will call you right back. Thank you, traders, so much. It's been my joy and honor being with you. So 26 more days for additional savings with Alpha Fibonacci Trading Bootcamp. Value of additional $27.77 included in every package on our home page. It's been a long time since we spoke. I'm so happy to speak with you.
It's great to speak with you as well. Yeah, it's funny the timing. Like I said last night, I threw on we're in a bull market. We had a major sell-off. Not major, but considerable sell-off tops. And then those were extensions as well. That went all the way to, I don't have that on the chart, but I think it went to the 455 on the way down. But yeah, I just put that on last night, and you just sit there and wait. And once it starts to top, everybody's got their own entry methods, but once it starts to top and roll over, you just sell it.
I love the quote you just wrote. It's like having a personal ATM but filled with someone else's money. That's such a
Yeah,
fun quote. Thank you. Thank you so much.
yeah, yeah. Of course, it's the truth. I mean, I've made. I won't say the number, but I've made a lot of money over the last 2 years, ever since you and I started working together.
Wow, thank you,
And
Carlton.
real money, not like play money.
Thank you, Carlton. Means the world. And you brought so many friends to the course. Thank you so much. How is Patrick doing?
Oh, he loves it. We talk about it all the time. He's so happy. It just, he uses it like I do for, like, if you get into a stock and you're unsure about, I use it mainly for futures, but it works in stocks. It works in anything. It's just, it's the natural law of price action.
I love it. Carlton, what a beautiful synchronicity. How amazing to hear your voice. If there is any advice you can give to traders who can hear you now.
Take your time, learn it in depth, apply it on a daily basis, and then once you get comfortable, start trading. It just works. Like I said in my webinar, I've spent well over $100,000 on different programs, and this is the only thing that's really consistently makes money. It consistently works. Again, it's the natural law of the market. You can apply it to daily charts, weekly charts, 5-minute charts, 1-minute chart. It just, it's just how the market works. Now, you have to understand the big picture, so you can't just, slap it up there and take every signal that you think you see. You have to apply it to the bigger picture of what's going on. And by the way, that was the 60-minute chart that I had, which is what you teach, is the big picture chart for day trading, not for, longer term trading, but that's the day trading chart. And so if you know that the market's in an uptrend and you get a major pullback like that, and then you get a perfect setup, that's just how it is. I don't know what else to say, Ala.
Thank you.
It's really not hard.
Thank you, Carlton. Well, you're such an inspiration. And it's been a while since we talked. And the fact that you texted me your images while I am discussing the webinar, while I'm showing your picture, your email, and Patrick's email, it's just, just another incredible synchronicity that confirms everything is perfect. The markets, the people that become successful, like you and Patrick.
Well, I appreciate Ala. And again, just to anybody, Ala's the real deal. This is not fake. I'm not getting paid for this by any stretch of the imagination. It was truly an amazing timing, because Ala and I don't think we've talked in a year other than like through email, just, hey, how you doing? And, that kind of stuff. But I just was so blown away by the move that happened that I just sent her a text saying, hey, look, check this out. And, it's just, if you trust her and you do the homework, do the hard work, it's going to work.
Thank you, Carlton. Thank you so, so much. I'm going to call you after the webinar. I want to talk to you more. I can't wait to see you next time I am close in your area. And it's absolute joy to hear you being so successful and taking advantage of this sell-off. Thank you so, so much for sharing. Thank you for introducing your friends, introducing Patrick, and I'm absolutely thrilled for your phenomenal success. I will call you back in a couple of... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no worry. I've got a couple more people coming your way, as a matter of fact. So.
Oh, wow. Thank you. True honor. True honor.
All right. Wait. Have a nice evening, everyone.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your phone call. Thank you for taking your time, and congratulations on your success. Thank you so much. Take a great care. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Wow, what a lovely surprise. What an unexpected surprise. And I hope you enjoyed this phone call, and I hope Carlton helped you to make a decision. So thank you, traders, so much. If you want to join our incredible global community, it absolutely will be my honor. So listen to complete beginner traders like Pablo, incredible trader like Georgie, like Richard, and you will find Carlton's podcast, including on our homepage. And if you have any questions for me, do not hesitate to contact me. Absolutely incredible community in England. I look forward to seeing my students in UK very soon. Our traders in UK trading futures, forex, crypto, trading on very different platforms, and Ninja as well. So please do not hesitate to call me. This is a number 925-257-4298 or info@fibinstitute.com. Thank you, traders, so much. It's been my joy and honor. Please reach out or simply sign up on website. Great plan, Ray. Fantastic. Look forward. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you so much. My joy and honor. Thank you, traders. Thrill. You got to connect with Carlton. Fantastic.